Recording.
Yep. It's all right. It's very non-formal. Good evening out there. We're just having ourselves a wonderful Vermont winter evening. And this one's called I'm as Lost as You. The path you walked was never my own. You gave me shelter, but never a home. I can see it in your eyes, an ocean of regret. Memories haunt you. I think it's time to forget. The stars never align. All I'm saying is all I'm seeing are signs I don't want to believe. A heart without blood is awaiting a flood, knowing your ships will be lost at sea. Paying no mind, it's all lost in time. Your eyes never opened, it's true. I'm here to say you just lost your way, but don't worry, I'm as lost as you. Don't worry, I'm as lost as you. Forgiving myself, I know I'll make so many more. I can see it in your eyes, an ocean of regret. Memories haunt you. 676767. What is it with that number? Why did it become so huge? I see it everywhere on my social media feeds. Talk about going viral, just a number going viral. I can work it into the chorus. All I'm saying is all I'm seeing are 6 7s all over the place. I can see it brings you joy by the smiles on your face. But I paid no mind, my number was 69 back in the day. That was the hilarious number. But 6 7's here to stay, and I've lost my way. But don't worry, I'm as lost as you. Don't worry, I'm as lost as you. Hello. Hello, everybody. Katie and Heaven. I'm gonna butcher your names if I try to say them. You know who I'm talking about, though. I hope you're having a good night out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. All I'm saying is all I'm seeing are signs I don't want to believe. A heart without blood is awaiting a flood, knowing your ships will be lost at sea. Paying no mind, it's all lost in time. Your eyes never opened, it's true. But I'm here to say you just lost your way. But don't worry, I'm as lost as you. No, thank you. Yes. Hopefully someday there will be physical people dancing and singing along. I mean, you are physical people. Yes. Well, if you're learning how to play guitar, I can teach you a little about how I cheated. I big time cheated on the guitar. I realized it was too much fingering and stuff to remember. So there's a regular tuning of a guitar, and the third string, it starts at 1, 2, 3, the lowest is 6. So there's 6 on a 1, 2, the third string, you turn down to E, so it matches the 6 and the 3 are all E. So all you have to do is take your middle finger and your index and just hit all the strings. And that's all it is to it. You can move this around. It's not complicated fingering. The fingering stays the same. The fingers just move. So that's my cheat method. So if you have just these 2 fingers there, consider your index and your middle and your pinky finger, they're always in contact with the strings. So if you do index, pinky, and then ring, that creates a chord, and then you just move that hand position up a whole step. So that's 2 chords right there that you already know. And my other cheat is that I put the capo right on the first fret. So it actually tunes it up to F because I like F better than E. So to change the key, you just move the capo along. This is the key of A. This is the key of C. So I just changed the keys with the capo, but the hand position always stays the same relative to where the capo is located. I know, it's crazy. So the concept is more that your right hand is the most important thing, because I think rhythm is more important than melody. And I understand that that is a controversial point to make, but I gladly and warm-heartedly make the point that if you can do this, you've already got a song. So instead of worrying about all these fingers up here and like where they're going, the right hand is the most important part. Because if you can do just that, concentrate on the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you combine that with the hand position that stays the same. You've got yourself a song. And then you can play quieter, and that's a big dynamic. You can hit just the 6th string, the low string. And then you just start hitting you become very accurate with your pick. You start hitting 2 strings at once. And then you hit 3 strings at once. And then you can hit eventually all 6 strings at once. So that's my hack for the guitar. And I just move. So I have major, major, minor, which is just my index finger moved down a half step. That's minor, that's major, that's minor, that's major. So you've got 2 chords and you've got minor and major already built into your hand configuration. So if it's this, 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 And all I'm doing is moving around these 3 fingers in this exact same position. So that's my little hack for guitar. And I know people don't tune in necessarily for guitar tips, but I just want to spread the word that the guitar isn't as hard as you think it is. You've just been taught that it's super difficult. And to get to the super shreddy guitar, yeah, that's difficult. That takes incredible amount of work. But if you can just hold a beat too, like the best guitarists in the world have to be able to do something simple and groovy. You know, you don't always want to be like going super fast. I can't even go super fast. So I just concentrate on the rhythm guitar. Anyway, I will keep moving on. This is song number 2 on the album. And it was the very last song that I recorded. And it's called The Spark. The day you were born, how could I forget those eyes? The power of a hurricane, the beauty of a new sunrise. Someday I'll say my goodbyes. What more is there to say? I love you, please don't cry. I'll be the moon to guide you home tonight. I'll be the sun to bathe you in light. You will feel your way through the dark. You will be the light. You will be the spark. I know you're wondering, you have so many questions for me. I promise you this, I will answer to the best of my abilities. Someday I'll say my goodbyes. What more is there to say? I love you, please don't cry. I'll be the moon to guide you home tonight. I'll be the sun to bathe you in light. You will feel your way through the dark. You will be the light. You will be the spark. Someday I'll say my goodbyes. What more is there to say? I love you, please don't cry. I'll be the moon to guide you home tonight. I'll be the sun to bathe you in light. Don't believe anything they say is real. You will be the light, you will be the spark. Thank you so much for watching and listening tonight. I really appreciate it. I come to you from Burlington, Vermont. And it's been a long winter, I gotta say. Not a bad winter, just a long winter. When the snow is gone, I tend to miss it. It's like I always want the opposite season. But I'm learning to not do that. Try to embrace the season. That takes time, patience, and practice. TPP. Time, patience, and practice. Anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciated it. I'm going to play until about 9. And this is the part of the song that someone would come out and do a solo on. A guitar or a violin or a flute or a saxophone. Any number of instruments could just play some beautiful notes over this chord progression. And I can see it in my head, and it drives me crazy. Every day I don't get to experience it. Yeah, I can safely say that being a songwriter makes you a little crazy. Because my brain is constantly obsessed with songs all the time. There's a very loud place in my mind sometimes. And I try to, quiet the voices down as much as possible, but the voices are like, you gotta play as often as you can, man. You got a lot of ground to catch up on. And I know, it's true. I got a lot of ground I gotta make up for. I feel like I've wasted so much precious time. But maybe everybody feels that way. And maybe music for me is a time for me to forget about time. It's not an easy thing to do, to forget. It's not an easy thing to do to clear your mind. But I've been working on clearing my mind lately, and I have not always been successful. But that's okay, because you just gotta get up and keep trying. That's really the most important part of this whole operation. And I need to remind myself of that all the time. Anyway, this is a newer one. I don't have lyrics for it yet. And it might remain an instrumental, I don't know. But it goes a little something like this. lost me years ago, but you found another in the afterglow. But now I'm here to stay. Without my watch or you as a guide, it's not enough to say I tried to fill the void I made. If it was you instead of me, I'd turn into infinity. My oh my, I'll have to find. Every time I know I'm find a way to miss you, and I'm going to miss you. When I'm with you, I never feel no more pain. When I'm with you, I'm never caught out in the rain. I hope you fall madly in love. I hope you fall madly in love. Under the stars above, I hope you fall madly in love. I hope you fall madly in love. I don't know which way I'll go. I'm gonna figure it out. Yes, I will. When I get there, I hope you fall madly in love. And I hope you fall madly in love. Under the stars above, I hope you are madly in love. Under the stars above, I hope you fall madly in love. Why not? I'll play this one. This one's not on the album, but I want it to be. It's all, the demo's all done. I have about 8 albums of stuff recorded. I swear to the entity that surrounds me at all times. Someday I'll get to it. Someday I'm going to do it with a band. And I forget what it's called. I always forget what it's called. Healthy. Thank you so much. Sometimes I don't feel very healthy. I have some certain bad habits, but I'm working on it. Maybe just really slowly. This one I want to put in a movie for a chase scene or something. I can't believe it's already over. I was just getting to know myself. Oh, can't you see how painful it is being sober? My mind tells me have a little fun, live your life before it's done. Can't believe it's already over. Now it's just getting to know myself. Oh, can't you see how painful it is being sober? My mind tells me have a little fun, live your life before it's done. Have a little fun before it's done. I play Wonderwall on the piano. I gotta work on that. Tune in at a later date. I'll try my own version of it if you'll grant me a little bit of leeway for interpretation, because it's really a wonderful song and I wouldn't want to do it an injustice. I do covers, mainly on piano, but I've been playing a lot of guitar recently. Nice. I like the cymbals. I'm getting used to reading in cymbals because people are using them way more often now. It's like, oh, I gotta catch up. What does that even mean? If I see a cool thumbs up, all that, okay, good. I don't know what to feel. They're not words, they're symbols. What are we doing? Is this hieroglyphics? I like it though, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. A tremendous amount. If there's ever a time I seem ungrateful, it's not on purpose, because I am extremely grateful. We'll probably have like 3-4 songs left. I'm trying to keep it to an hour. I'm gonna try to play every night of the week for an hour. I figure the lack of quality for microphone and lighting and all that, I will make up for it in just volume of like, oh my goodness, what is this guy doing? Playing all the time. And the truth is, I really like building up calluses on my fingers. If I feel I'm ready to play the guitar, I'm a happier person. I've spent months not playing the guitar, and when I come back to it, it hurts my hand. And in many ways, I need to do that, is just focus as if I don't even play piano. I just need to focus on the guitar. So I'll play one. I'm playing songs that are not on the album tonight. To indicate a proof of concept that I have an album that is done. It's 14 songs, and I'm putting the finishing touches on it soon. I'm very excited about it, but at the same time, I'm desperately afraid of what happens if I put it out and then I get really not much feedback. Because I ideally want the songs to be electrifying in some way, and if I sense that they're not, they don't hit people the right way, the songs just die, and that's a really scary thing to admit, but it's also that I've written hundreds of songs, so this is just a sketching of what I have. Because given the right resources and a better organized brain, at some point I could record albums worth of stuff. I could do like just so many. So I figured volume is a good way, as in amount of playing. I write all the time, and sometimes I take breaks for sure. And it can be really weird to live with a song you're super excited about, but that it's not in its best form yet. That's why songwriting can drive you crazy. And I'm learning to understand myself, hopefully in a better way. I have to be okay with being a little crazy, you know what I mean? But I also know that I can just enjoy life and not live with the condition that I invented called CRS. There's probably many other terms out there, but mine is CRS, Can't Relax Syndrome. I have it in much of my life where I can't just settle down and enjoy what I'm doing because I feel this strange sense of just like bad energy that I just don't want to be somewhere, and all I can think about is leaving. And I realize this is a symptom of a dysfunctional mind. So I try to focus on the stuff that I think I'm doing okay with. Because there's a lot of stuff to juggle in life. As probably every human has experienced in some capacity. And I think my songs are an interpretation of sort of an alternate reality that I create. Because I imagine in my mind's eye an audience that wants to whisper a song. And if you get people to whisper in that large of a space, I can't honestly understand what that feeling must be like. Because I have not experienced it, and that's okay. I mean, I've played a lot of shows, but I've not played to like larger audiences at all. And that's part of my frustration as a musician in my situation. I love coming up with songs on the spot for no reason and with no forethought whatsoever. I'm not going to do that now, but I can try out different ideas. What's up, buddy? So I'll probably play 2 more songs. But I will probably be playing tomorrow night for an hour as well. And I figure if I just play all the time, then it becomes a funny story to tell people. Like, this dude just rambles. He has such a hard time stopping songs. I think I have a fear of the silence between songs sometimes. I think that comes from hours of playing alone. Because if you're like alone in a basement writing and you finish a song by yourself, it's a very strange feeling. But it's also a good feeling because then you move on to the next song. What you doing, boy? Oh, you got the charger? You're welcome. Don't eat all of them. It'll hurt your tummy. All right, this one is called, I forget the name of this one too. I'm horrible, I know. On your way upwards, you feel your feet leave the earth. On your way to another life unlived. If you were like water that drown in the ocean, I know what you did. I can't believe it's already over. I was just getting to know myself. But can't you see how painful it is being sober? Have a little fun, live your life before it's done. I know I will wait for you forevermore. believe it's already over. I was just getting to know myself. Oh, can't you see how painful it is being sober? Have a little fun, live your life before it's done. Whoa. I know I've made mistakes before. I know I'll make so many more. If you were like water, I'd drown in the ocean. I know what you did. I can't believe it's already over. I was just getting to know myself. Oh, can't you see how painful it is being sober? My mind tells me have a little fun, live your life. Have a little fun, live your life. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. I hope to someday do it with an orchestra. All right, thank you so much for watching and listening. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good night. I'm going to finish with a song that's not on the album. This is the albumless album. I mean, technically it is an album. It's just not released and it's in demo format. I mean, it sounds listenable now, but I think I have to re-record everything. But that's okay. I have a blueprint for everything I need to do. Lucky for me, I'm an obsessive individual, so I I learned all the songs and all the instruments, so I can just go in and knock them out. Bam! I do the drums and a scratch guitar, and then I add usually piano, and then I fatten up the drums with percussion, and then I add bass, and then I do piano, and then I might redo the guitars, and then I might add some strings. And presto! So this one's called Voodoo Rodeo. And I'm wondering if I should play it in a different key. So I move my capo down, and now I can play in F. And all I have to do is have my F, my minor hand position. This is my major hand position. This is my minor hand position. And that's all the left hand has to worry about. Major and minor chords and hitting the right spot. That's it. That's my cheat code. So this song is basically 3 chords long, or 3 chords. But I tried to make the chords interesting if possible. Anyway, it's my attempt to have a song that tells a story, and the story is about a man, and it's about his life, and it's a mixture of things, I would say. Anyway, it goes like this. It's called Voodoo Rodeo. On a dark and rainy night, on the outside of town, under a flickering streetlight, the deal was going down. A handshake or a bullet, both had triggers, only one would pull it. Looking for an answer without a question, left him open to my suggestion. This was way beyond coincidence. The writing was on the wall. His path would put him on a collision course with all he ever feared. As the end was near, decisions had to be made. In the ground, in the ground, in the ground he lay. He drove away, wondering, how far can I go? On that dark and rainy night, his mind would race, but his wheels rode slow. He made it to Alaska, blew a tire in Ohio, lost his wallet in Nebraska, on the Satan Voodoo Rodeo. Who is the author of these songs? Me! I wrote every chord and every word. They're all mine. And a lot of the times I don't even remember the song until I'm about to play it. So I have a lot of songs on guitar that I haven't touched in years. So whenever I get my hands on a guitar, I think, well, people might be bored watching me play my own songs. I get that. But I also know that the algorithm picks up when you cover other people's songs and you might get a copyright. So if I'm continuously playing my own stuff, I'm less worried, I guess. But I also know that I don't have anything on Spotify yet. I don't know. It's gonna be weird when their songs are up there. Because it will remind me of struggle. I struggled so hard with these songs, of choosing which ones to finish, which ones to put. And I've sat on them for so long that it's laughable. It's embarrassing. I mean, I only finished the last one recently, but it's taken me so long. But I'm learning to accept, hey, there's no rush. Everything happens when it's supposed to. And time just evaporates from my mind sometimes. Like, I've been playing for almost an hour straight. And I just think that's funny. So I'll finish Voodoo Rodeo and then I will hop off. He started a new life, got a job at a hardware store, had some kids, found a wife, he could not ask for more. He found himself forgiving the man he used to be, but he knew he was sitting on a throne of sin and greed. Someone saw his picture, the cops were on their way. He kissed the ones he'd missed the most on the run. They're better off this way. They're better off this way. And this was way beyond coincidence. The writing was on the wall. His path would put him on a collision course with all he ever feared. As the end was near, decisions had to be made. In the ground, in the ground, in the ground he lay. I mean, to be honest, I could play for hours. But I lose track of time. And I try to set boundaries for myself. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it doesn't. I never know what I'm gonna play until I sit down. I never know what I'm gonna say. I never know what I'm gonna play, but I know I'll enjoy it. I felt like I should do some finger picking tonight. Maybe I'll play the first song I played tonight, except finger picking style. The path you walked was never my own. You gave me shelter, but never a home. I can see it in your eyes, an ocean of regret. Memories haunt you. I think it's time to forget. Stars never align. All I'm saying is all I'm seeing are signs I don't want to believe. A heart without blood is awaiting a flood, knowing your ships will be lost at sea. Pay it no mind, it's all lost with time. Your eyes never opened, it's true. But I'm here to say you've just lost your way. But don't worry, I'm as lost as you. Don't worry, I'm as lost as you. I know I've made mistakes before. Time moves on. I know I'll make so many more. I can see it in your eyes, an ocean of regret. Memories haunt you. I think it's time to forget. The stars are never aligned. All I'm saying is all I'm seeing are signs I don't want to believe. A heart without blood is awaiting a flood, knowing your ships will be lost at sea. Pay it no mind, it's all lost with time. Your eyes never opened, it's true. I'm here to say you've just lost your way. But don't worry, I'm as lost as you. Don't worry, I'm as lost as you. Okay, I will wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have an awesome night. I'm glad you want to hear these songs, and I apologize that I have a bit of a squirrel brain sometimes. I zone out and then come back to reality. And then I remember, maybe I should take a break. After all, it's good for the mind to rest. But I just love coming up with songs on the spot. I figure, hey, why not? Yes, I figure, hey, why not? So thank you guys. Have a great night. And this is where the whole band would come out onto the stage. And there would be a big sing-along and big jam. It'll be a lot of medium warm energy. Nobody on stage is trying to blow each other's ears out. In fact, everyone is trying to play as quietly as possible in order to make it so when everybody starts to build, when everybody starts to play a little bit louder, that's when the energy really starts to take off. Thank you for listening, and thank you for the wonderful words. I have encouragement. I appreciate it. Keep up the great work being an awesome human being. I don't know much about you other than you exist on the screen, but I really appreciate you listening in, and I hope at some point I could do this in a large venue of some kind. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. I will be back tomorrow night and the night after that, somewhere between 7 and 9 every night. Because I'm crazy and I love doing it and I love you guys. So keep up the great work. I will see you real soon.